It is that time again when we bring to you Crime and Road Safety Watch, a program that is proudly brought to you by your police service, the Zimbabwe Republic Police. Elliot Kudzai Ganyani is my name. The Zimbabwe Republic Police continues to fly the country's flag high under the United Nations peacekeeping banner. This past week, the Commissioner General of Police, Tandabantu Godwin Matanga, received a contingent from South Sudan and also sent off another contingent on a similar mission.
I am gratified to preside over this debriefing ceremony as we affectionately welcome home the retaining police officers who were on the United Nations peacekeeping duties in South Sudan. I also wish to take this opportunity to bid farewell to another contingent departing to perform similar duties in the same mission. To date, a number of our police officers have earned accolades and medals on the international peacekeeping arena. This certainly is testament to the character of the Zimbabwe Republic Police through our police officers over the years. I commend your commitment, courage, tenacity, the attributes that symbolize a true embodiment of policing excellence and a real demonstration of our African values of abhorring conflict in pursuit of peace. It is also clear that while your duties placed you in harm's way, such experience no doubt engraved in you the virtues of self-sacrifice, justice, and morality, even as you join your peers and colleagues at your various workstations. I therefore implore you to draw lessons from all the situations that you grappled with during your international peacekeeping mission. As I welcome you back home, I wish to take this opportunity to commend your colleagues for professionally managing the post-election period. It is for this reason that as police, we are constantly encouraging all Zimbabweans to cherish the peace, unity, and love we are experiencing. In the same vein, we continue to refocus all our policing activities towards the attainment of the National Development Strategy 1, which will take the nation halfway towards the attainment of a prosperous and empowered upper middle income economy by the year 2030. This is a clarion call for all of us as police officers to direct our energies towards creating a safe and peaceful environment towards the realization of the national vision. I wish to remind you that in order to deliver our constitutional mandate, the organization needs loyal and dedicated officers who put their country and people first before self-comfort. The need, therefore, to perform all duties professionally and diligently can never be overemphasized.
Commissioner General Matanga also spoke on the approaching festive season, reiterating the importance of responsible driving conduct.
The festive season is upon us. It is therefore important that I take this opportunity on behalf of the Zimbabwe Public Police to urge the nation, especially all motorists and pedestrians, to exercise extreme caution on the roads. Let us all join hands in putting an end to carnage on our roads. Always remember not to drink and drive. We are also saying no to speeding. It is imperative that we all respect the sanctity of life. Towards this end, the Zimbabwe Public Police, together with other stakeholders, shall be highly visible on all major roads enforcing traffic rules and regulations.
Speed thrills, but speed also kills. Drive to arrive alive. The Zimbabwe Republic Police would like to warn smuggling syndicates and individuals who are involved in smuggling activities that they face imminent arrest. Crime and Road Safety Watch managed to speak to the police spokesperson, Assistant Commissioner Paul Nyati.
We want to applaud members of the public who have given us information which has led to the Zimbabwe Republic Police to bust a smuggling syndicate which was bringing in bales of clothes into the country during the dead of the night. And some of the bales, just imagine, they were being escorted, a criminal syndicate using smaller vehicles to escort haulage trucks bringing in contraband into the country. So far we have arrested suspects in Mutare, along the Harare-Mutare road, where we have recovered over 169 bales of clothes. We've also arrested a syndicate in Mashenela Central who were moving around with an escort, and they were trying to compromise the maintenance of law and order in the country. We've also done the same in Mashenela East Province, where again several bales of clothes were smuggled. We want to advise Zimbabweans that the laws of the country are very clear. If anyone wants to engage in any form of business activity, they must go and approach the relevant ministry, the Ministry of Industry and Commerce, so that they are assisted to get the necessary permits, and in the process they conduct lawful activities for the benefit of the country, for the benefit of Zimbabweans, and above all, to assist in the maintenance of law and order in the country. We are aware that some of the bales are being smuggled through undesignated points. That's why I find that regularly the Zimbabwe Republic Police conducts joint operations with the Zimbabwe Revenue Authority and other stakeholders. And definitely there is no going back in these operations. And we will ensure that the law takes its course.
A clear message there from the police spokesperson: when purchasing or buying goods or property from outside the country, always follow procedure so that you don't get in trouble with the police. From that story, we are taking a short break. You will join us in the second segment. Welcome back. We are now in the second segment of Crime and Road Safety Watch. We start off this segment with a story where vehicle theft squad Harare accounted for a quartet who committed a series of robbery cases at the beginning of November 2023.
Recently, we arrested 4 accused persons for a spate of armed robbery cases which occurred in Harare. These are Nigel Regis Rongai, aged 22 years, of Kwadzana Phase 3 Harare. We also have Danford Kasambarare, aged 37 years, of Budiro 2 Harare. The third one is Praise Ngonidzashe Mundoringisa, of Kwadzana 7 Phase 3 Harare, and Owen Fani, aged 35, of Warren Park Harare. On the 8th of November 2023, around 7 p.m., the 4 accused persons hatched a plan to commit robberies in the leafy suburb of Waterfalls. So what they did is they were using a Toyota Belter. 2 of the accused persons were driving in the Belter, whilst the other 2 were walking along the road. So they drove around town up until they got to Mbare. In Mbare, they pretended as if they were genuine commuters who were traveling to Waterfalls. They were offered a lift by the complainant. As they got into the motor vehicle, they produced identity cards and masqueraded as detectives from Harare Central. So they told the driver that he was under arrest. They accused the driver and his friends of committing a spate of robberies in and around Harare using the motor vehicle they were traveling in. So from there, they produced identity cards, handcuffs, to prove that they were police officers. So they drove from that place to the respective places of the driver and his friends. Upon arrival at each and every house, they beat up the landlords, the wives of the complainants, robbed their belongings, one after another. From there, they forced the driver to drive to the owner of the vehicle's house. Upon arrival, they did the same. They beat up people, robbed them of their household belongings. Eventually, they drove away with the Honda Fit bluid color, but before they departed, they asked the complainant to bring 800 United States dollars so that they would return the motor vehicle to him. A report was made to us and investigations were carried out, leading to the arrest of the accused persons along Seke Road. And the motor vehicle was also recovered upon their arrest. As police, we would like to urge members of the public, especially those who are using private motor vehicles, to avoid offering transport to strangers, because definitely at the end of the day, you will fall victim to cases like robberies.
Toda kutenda mapurisa eZimbabwe kwandakabatsirwa zvemhando yepamusoro zvekuti nanhasi ndiri kushaya kuti ndingavatende nei. Vakandishandira nemushandiro wemhando yepamusoro, mota yangu ikawanikwa. Iye zvino ndo kwandiri kutobva kunotora mota ndiri kutoenda nayo kudzokera nayo kumba.
In the event of road traffic accidents, it is important that casualties are administered with first aid at the earliest of opportunity in order to save life. Now, the Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe and the Red Cross of Zimbabwe takes time to educate members of the public on the administration of first aid in order to save lives on the country's roads. They were recently in Jerera, that is Masvingo province.
This occasion marks a great day for Mwenezi and Zaka, as they receive their hard-earned recognition and are ushered into the road safety sector to be forces of road safety improvement. Your certification is a result of your individual commitment, collective effort from all the stakeholders, and more so, the government of Zimbabwe. As first aid responders, you have a critical role to play in saving lives in this province. You just need to believe in yourself and in the abilities that have brought you this far. To us, as Traffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe, it is a mark of growth, as you believe you have been nurtured and equipped with the necessary expertise as first aid responders. And we are confident that you will make a positive impact towards improving road safety outcomes here in Masvingo province. First aid training program does not end here in Masvingo. It is indeed a nationwide program under which we intend to cover all parts of the country, thus leaving no one and no place behind.
Nhasi tiri kuno kuJerera, Masvingo province. Patiri kufamba neTraffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe pamwe chete neRed Cross panyaya yekudzidzisa anonzi first responders, ivo vanosvika panzvimbo kana pachinge paitika tsaona. Tine mufaro mukuru seMinistry of Transport nekuti dzidziso iyi inotibatsira panyaya yekuti kana vanhu vachinge vakuwara vasangana dambudziko patsaona vanobatsirwa sei, nekuti kana vanhu vabatsirwa patsaona inguva iyoyo kungoti tsaona kana ichibva kungoitika ndo panoda rubatsiro rwefirst aid panguva pfupi iyoyo after the accident. Saka toda kutenda zvakanyanya weTraffic Safety Council of Zimbabwe pamwe chete neRed Cross nebasa guru ravari kuita. Pamavhiki mashoma apfuura tanga tiri kuMatabeleland South panga pachipiwa vanhu vakawana zvidzidzo izvi macertificates. Nhasi tiri pano paJerera pawana vanhu 92 macertificates edzidziso yawana from first aid. Toda ngokurudzira kuti vanhu vawane zvidzidzo izvozvo tione kuderedza nyaya dzekuti vanhu vanoshaya after ma-accidents. And sehurumende yeZimbabwe through our Minister Honorable Mona tine nyaya tiri kutarisa yeRoad Traffic Fund kuti hurumende inge ichibatsirika kuti pakanga paitika tsaona maambulances akurumidze kusvika, medical services akurumidze kusvika, kana vanhu vakuwara vaende muzvipatara vachiwana assistance vasingabvunzwi mari, nekuti tinoita dambudziko rekuti kana munhu aita accident akasvika kuchipatara zvinonzi usati wabhadhara haurapwi. Saka ndezvimwe zvatiri kufambira seMinistry of Transport kuti Road Traffic Accident Fund iyoyo ifambire mberi. Vagari vemuZimbabwe vana vezimbabwe vakwanise kubatsirwa kana pachinge paita dambudziko, chero vanenge vashaya ma-accidents vawane assistance kubva kuhurumende.
We are quite happy, we are excited to be here to witness the graduation of the first aiders in partnership with the Zimbabwe Traffic Safety Council. We were trained under Red Cross in Zaka and in Mwenezi. There's been a rise in road traffic accidents in Zimbabwe, and the government has managed to identify key hotspots areas. And this partnership has delivered one of its first trainings here in Zaka and in Mwenezi. We are saying during the road traffic accident, it is essential that those who are involved in a traffic accident get help within what we call the golden hour. So we have capacitated, we intend to capacitate the villagers who are living in these hotspot areas for them to be able to deliver or to render first aid.
Tafara zvikuru nechirongwa che safety first. Chanifadza kuti kana tiri kutenga kuya indobva kutenga ndo kune highway yedu inoenda bed bridge moitika tsaona dzakawanda. Saka zimwe dzenguva tsaona dzikaitika vanhu havasviki panzvimbo ipapa vanotiza, vanenge vachitya vasingazivi kuti vanodini, vanobatsira sei. Saka iko zvinoenda kuziva kuti pakanzi murutenga maitika tsaona, ndichange ndiri mumwe munhu wevanhu achasvika panzvimbo iyoyo ndoona kuti munhu anenge paita tsaona vanhu vari panzvimbo iyoyo ndovabatsira sei.
There you have it, viewers. The next time you hear about such programs, do not hesitate to be part of such initiatives so that you can also play a part in saving lives in the event of such road crashes. From that story, join us in the third and final segment. Welcome back. We're now in the third and final segment, and thank you for staying tuned. The Zimbabwe Republic Police is concerned with reckless drivers who cause avoidable congestion simply by not following the rules, especially in the country's central business district. The ZRP does not condone such acts.
We are at the intersection of Julius Nyerere and Robson Manyika in Harare CBD. As ZRP, we have identified some of the causes of this menace. We have gone through the cities. We have identified the behavior by motorists who tend to drop passengers at undesignated places, and even motorists who even park their motor vehicles at any space along the road networks. We want to take this opportunity to talk to the general populace, at the same time appealing for cooperation from almost everyone, so that we join hands and work together. We are also discouraging picking or dropping passengers at service stations. A survey which we have carried out have given us indications that some motorists have developed a habit of picking or dropping passengers at service stations. You will not only be committing crime, but you'll be also endangering the innocent souls. For example, if a fire is to catch up, it definitely means that the lives of a multitude of people is put to danger. So we are discouraging even those bystanders or even those commuters to occupy spaces at a service station for the sake of looking for transport.
Ndatambura kuti ndisvike panapa ndakaenda kumapfuyo saka kuti utene uchibva kuchitungwizo uchida kupinda panapa idambudziko ndatambura zvisingaiti ndatozotendera nekwa Mohamed Musa kuti ndiende panapa congestion yacho yakanyanyisa hadzichinyatsoita nemakombi saka zvisinganyatsota zvakanaka sema drivers unopinda busy manje uchinegotiate kuti usvike pafuel.
Tatambura vakuru kuti panapa tikwanise kunwa fuel pari kunetsa kupinda zvisingaiti. Dai vari vamwe vakuru vagadzirisa kuti nzvimbo ino tikwanise kupinda paservice station ino tichisa fuel nokuti makombi aya ari kurodhera panapa paservice station kana ivo veservice station havakwanisa kuita mari panapa dai vari vamwe vaclear makombi aya akwanisa kuona pamwe paanokwanisa kulodhera.
Solution ndeyekuti vatsvage kuti vemakombi vaone pokunyatsokutsvetwa zvakanaka, vanhu vachifamba zvakanaka. Nokuti apo nongochiti urikuda kunzvenga wemakombi apa kuona mapedestrian ari kufamba, uda kunegotiata kuti unyatsofamba zvakanaka, unyatsopinda mupafiwe hazvisingabudi zvakanaka.
Police in Mashonaland East attended to a road traffic accident in which a man who was precariously hanging at the back of a commuter or minibus fell on the tarmac, sustained injuries which led to his death.
Recently at Maranda Traffic, we received a sad incident where a conductor who was plying in a combi along Wedzamutweshere Road fell on the tarmac and died upon admission at hospital. The circumstances are that when the commuter omnibus passed the Goto Business Center and at 29 km per Wedzamutweshere Road, the conductor fell on the tarmac, resulting into head injuries, serious abdominal injuries and bruises on both legs. He later died upon admission at hospital.
Our condolences there to the bereaved family, but need we remind members of the public that reckless acts such as hanging at the back of vehicles is life-threatening. And to motorists, we say that always make sure that there is no one who's clinging behind your vehicle before driving off. From that story, we now move to people who are on the police wanted list. Jimba Police is looking for Colin Musarurwa, age 34, of Mucheri Village, Chief Jimba in Jimba, for a rape case. In another rape case, Jimba Police is looking for Tonga Ichikore, age 31, of Chirimanyemba Village, Chief Jimba in Jimba. Lastly, Jimba Police is also looking for Samuel Mupanda Guta, aged 44, of Mupanda Guta Village, Chief Jimba in Jimba, for a case of stock theft. Should you have information that may help in locating any of these wanted people, please feel free to visit or contact any nearest police establishment. Should that fail, do not hesitate to link with us on any of the following details. Our national complaints desk number is 0242 703631. You can visit our website www.zetrap.gov.zw. Link with us on our email feedback@zetrap.gov.zw. You can also talk to us on our X, formerly Twitter handle @PleaseZimbabwe. Like us on our Facebook page, Zimbabwe Republic Please. To those who may have missed any of our previous episodes, do not hesitate to link with us on our ZRP YouTube channel, Zimbabwe Republic Please. It is 16 days of activism against gender-based violence. Yes, it is your part, it is my part to protect each and everyone against any form of violence. It really has been a pleasure having you along from the Crime and Road Safety Watch crew behind the scenes, the Zimbabwe Republic Police, and I, Elliot Kudzai Ganyani. Do take care of your loved ones and each other. Until then, it's bye-bye for now.